All right, so I'm going to interview this guy to Don't Tread on Me, which I get that. But then I love my country, but fear my government. Get that. Okay, so I'm with the Don't Tread on Me. I'm with the I love my country, but I fear the government. I'm with that. But what about like the skulls and like the American, like all the skulls and stuff? What does that mean?
Basically, it's some of those skulls are like the New York Carpenters Union
Okay.
things. If you didn't see, it's got these hammers that go across.
Okay, I'm gonna
From
film
like
that.
Carpenters Union.
Okay. Okay. Got that one.
And
Okay.
the other ones are just basic messages. You know, the one's the skull with the American flag, like Patriot. The other one, the fuck around and find out, is pretty much exactly what it says. Fuck around and find out.
Okay.
We the people are pissed. Same shit. You know what I mean?
But
I'm basically putting it out there that everything's fucked up, and I'm not one to go with the fucking flow because people fucking say so.
I like that. But the skull is called like a Punisher.
Yeah, it's like the Punisher skull.
What is that? What does that really mean?
What does it mean? What to in general or to me?
Yeah, in general.
Well,
because it's kind of like an occult symbology in a way. Like you see it a lot, but no, I don't really know. That's my biggest question.
I don't know that it has a particular fucking meaning in reality. Because basically, that shit is subject to interpretation.
Definitely.
You know, but to me, it's basically kind of like a Punisher skull. Basically it goes right along with the fuck around and find out shit.
And like, don't tread on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is?
I'm not the guy to fuck with.
What is don't tread on me mean to you?
That means the fucking government get the fuck out of my pocket, get the fuck off my toes, and stay the fuck out of my way.
I love that. And that political party is
libertarian.
Libertarian. Yeah, I agree with a lot of libertarian ideology. Even though I fucking hate the Democrats, but I'm so fucking far to the left that I'll never embrace anything in this country.
The same idiots that used to run around in the 60s and say, watch out for Big Brother and all of this other fucking shit,
right,
are the same idiots that are doing it to us now.
That's exactly right. The left's been absolutely compromised.
Yeah.
The left's been compromised. I think we can say that with the coronavirus, when they were fucking running around, they want everyone vaccinated.
Let me explain another thing to you, because I was deeply into politics for a long time, and I'm talking all the way up to national politics, local politics, all 9 yards. And I met a lot of players, like the head of the Republican National Committee, senators, congressmen. I got pictures with me and Vice President Pence. I was so involved, and what I realized was a lot of it, maybe most of it, except for certain individuals, and those individuals are obviously known because everybody likes to demonize him, one of which is Donald Trump. Now, when I saw that the Republicans couldn't stand him and the fucking Democrats couldn't stand him, I said, that's my fucking guy. Because he don't need their fucking money. He's got his own money. For generations, his family can live without fucking worrying about money. So, and he's been saying the same shit for the last 30 fucking years. And he's the only guy I've known in my entire life that promises shit before an election and actually does it. And then the idiot media gets mad at him that he does exactly what he says he's going to fucking do. It's fucking asinine to me. But most of it's pro wrestling. I was lobbying Albany on behalf of the Carpenters Union one time, and we had a couple of bills that they wanted to pass. So one of them that they passed was something called the Prompt Pay Act. And that basically made it so that the big general contractors couldn't sandbag the subs by not paying them. Because basically the practice was get a subcontractors on a job, hold up their money for like little technicalities here and there, and do it long enough where they go bankrupt and have to drop out and get somebody else in there. So they basically get a bunch of work done for nothing. They don't pay the fucking subs, and they can't float a payroll for fucking 50 people for 3 months. You know what I mean? They just can't do it, so they go under. All right, so we went up. We got this bill passed. A few months later, a friend of mine contacted me. He knew I was involved politically with everything, and he goes, "Hey, didn't you just get a bill passed? Something, the Prompt Pay Act?" I said, "Yeah. Why? What's up?" He goes, "Well, I signed on. I'm a signatory contractor now with the union, and this GC I'm working for is fucking sandbagging. He hasn't paid me in fucking 2 months. I'm about to go fucking broke." He's like, "Could you do something?" I said, "Yeah, let me make a couple calls." I made a couple calls, and the reply I got was, "Oh, that's just the thing." I said, "What do you mean that's just the thing? What kind of answer is that?" "Well, yeah, we got the law passed, but there's no enforcing body." I said, "What do you mean there's no enforcing body?" He's like, "There's nobody to call." And I said, "So what the fuck did we spend all that money going to Albany and lobbying and getting these fucking laws passed if nobody's going to do fucking anything about it?" That's just the thing.
Yeah. Right.
And I said, "Yeah, smoke and mirrors."
Yeah.
It's pro wrestling. When we went to that lobby day, we talked to all the politicians on both sides of the aisle trying to get these bills passed. And at the end of it, we had a big cocktail party underneath the Capitol. And I mean, black tie affair, everything. All the legislators, all their aides, everybody was there. And then I noticed something.
Wine and dine you.
I'm watching guys that I've seen on TV motherfuck each other for years. This guy wants your children dead and your grandmother and the fucking all of this evil shit they say about each other. At the cocktail party, "Hey Bob, how's Melinda and the kids?
That's right.
We going to a vacation to your place this year? You coming down to our place?"
Right.
And I'm like, these fucking scumbags. I says, they fucking go in front of the camera, they cut their fucking promo, and then they're backstage high fucking five and great show. It's all fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I personally believe that the GOP owns the DNC, and that real leftist politics in this country has been suppressed for a very, very, very long time. I mean, if you look at a lot of these politicians, nothing, they say, "Oh, socialist," or this or that, but no one's far to the left. I mean, Hillary Clinton's not a leftist. Yeah.